midfield. Defensively for the Bears, it's Heine, McDonald, Nickerson, and Pillsbury as linebackers. Pickup of nearly 4. Let's call it 2nd and 6, just shy of midfield for the UOP Tigers. Coming up on 7 minutes left in the ball game. Mackey, the lone back with time. Burner throwing it down the sideline. No good. Woods was the intended receiver. Thomas out wide to the right. It's going to be Woods to the left, and this is going to be a big down in this ball game on 3rd and 7. Cal showing blitz, and here it comes. Heine, but they pick it up, throws it into the middle, off the hands of Walski coming out of the backfield, and the coverage was provided by Nickerson, but not a very good throw from Burner. But we have a penalty flag down, and that may change things. The penalty was against UOP for illegal procedures, so Cal will decline the penalty and force UOP and Lamson to kick. Garner signals fair catch, but he's going to watch it bounce at the 10, inside the 5 and into the end zone, and we have a penalty flag, double penalty flags down, and that might help Cal. There will be an infraction probably against UOP since they were the only ones around the ball, and we'll have to see where they spot it after they decide what the penalties are. Illegal man down the field will not alter anything as the Cal Bears come out leading at 15-12 with 6:56 to go at their own 20-yard line. Scott Smith in the backfield. Good action fake from Gilbert. Throws it around a man, and Cockett goes out of bounds at the 37-yard line. So Keith Cockett, the sophomore receiver, junior receiver, now coming into play in this ball game with a couple of key receptions. Cockett this time comes to the near side of the field, and McDougal goes wide to the far side, but this is going to be Scott Smith, the fullback. Oh, he's going to pull men along with him, and that's a sign of fatigue probably. Good job, though, being done up front by the Cal offensive line. Sheldon McKenzie in tow finally brought Scott Smith down, but not before he reached the Cal 43-yard line. And you see Bob Cope shuttling players in and out of that UOP defense, which probably is another indication that they may be getting a little bit tired there. Ed Barbero comes in for the Cal Bears, and he's hit immediately after taking the handoff. So there'll be no gain, maybe even a half-yard loss, but from where they look like they're going to spot it, they'll give him maybe a foot on it. Barbero goes out, Funderburk and Smith comes in. We have not seen Ron Story with the exception of one series. So maybe he's finished for the day, and this is going to be Funderburk slanting right and diving over a pile. Mark Long blowing out and making a nice block on the play. Good enough for the first down, about 2 yards shy of midfield. Rance McDougal a little bit late getting on the field, so Gail Gilbert had to yell out the play to him. It's 1st and 10 for the Cal Bears just over the 47-yard line, their own 47. Ed Barbero slicing into UOP territory. The Tigers going after the football, but Barbero says, wait a minute, that's my football, you can't have it. And he's going to pick up a good 6 or 7 yards. Officially, it is a 7-yard pickup, so that makes it 2nd and 3 at the UOP 44-yard line, 46-yard line. And Barbero will try it once again, and he's going to be close to the first down. Like the way this kid runs. And I think from his performance today, you're going to see Ed Barbero more and more in the Cal offensive way of things. So Barbero leaves the game after giving Cal a first down on 2 successive runs, one of 7 yards and then another one of 3 yards. And late coming in is Vincent Delgado, a wide receiver. This is going to be Dwight Garner. Turns the corner. Oh! Is cracked at the 38-yard line by Tommy Purvis. And now you see why Bob Cope says he's one of the best on the West Coast, not only because of his pass coverage. He had an interception in the end zone on the Gail Gilbert pass, but also he's a great force man, and that time he really came up and laid into Dwight Garner. But let's not take anything away from Garner. Before he got cracked by Purvis, he was able to pick up 5 yards, so it's going to be 2nd and 5. Gilbert going to the end zone, looking for Ford. Ford has got it for the touchdown. Ford that time split the deep man. LaShawn Wells and opportunity, had about 5 yards on him, and Gail Gilbert just laid it in his arms, and we have an injured Cal player down. And it may be Gilbert. Gail Gilbert was shaken up on the play, and now they're asking him which state he's in. And I'm not sure he quite knows, because somebody unloaded on him as he unloaded the pass to Orrin Ford for the touchdown. Gansey will try to make it a 22-12 lead with the point after. And he does. So with 3:35 to go in the ball game, it looks like the Cal Bears are on their way to the 1984 home opener with a victory. They lead at 22-12 with 3:35 to go. Cal Bears have hung up 22 points on the board. UOP with 12 set to receive the kickoff from Tom Gansey, with Purvis and LaShawn Wells back deep. High kick. Purvis watches it, floats it, and takes it at the goal line. A yard deep, matter of fact. Gets hit at the 10-yard line. Coming back to the middle. Gets by another man. Looking to the inside. He's not going to find anything there. He's going to be knocked off his feet at the 10-yard line. Good effort by the Special Forces. Dave Pillsbury, who is the captain of the Special Forces, coming down to get him. So with a 22-12 lead after the kickoff, the Tigers come out set at their own 10-yard line. With 3:27 to go, it's really up to the Cal defense now to earn this home opening win. Mackey is the lone back behind Burner, and he'll start putting it up regularly now. Pump fake, throwing long down the sideline, going for Woods, intercepted by Cal at their 47-48-yard line, and let's see how they umpire. It's going to be Matt Grimes with the interception. Interception number 3 this season and number 2 in this ball game for the Cal Bears. Gail Gilbert still trying to clear the cobwebs from his head on the touchdown pass to Orrin Ford, so that means that Kevin Brown will come in and be the quarterback. Brown pretty successful last week. He completed a touchdown pass, the only touchdown of the game for the Bears. Ed Barbero slicing outside, Power running inside the 40-yard line. Love this guy. Joe Capps type of ball player. We talked about him before. He's just a bulldog, and that time he just cut through the UOP defense like a hot knife through warm butter. Brown 2 of 3 in that first ball game. The touchdown pass went to Noble. Interestingly enough, in his only touchdown passes, Barbero again. The only 2 he has thrown in his career, both of them have gone to Noble. The one last season was to Noble, and his first one this season went to Noble as well. Barbero getting inside the 35 for another couple of tough yards. They'll spot it between the 34 and the 33. So out of this ball game, Joe Kapp has found himself another power running back. Really, everybody's looked pretty good. Story went out with the knee injury. We've not seen him. We saw him only briefly in the second half. This is Scott Smith. Smith's done a good job. Mark Funderburk has looked excellent, particularly in blocking. And this ball is going to be about 3 or 4 yards shy of the first down at the 32. So it's just about over with. We have 2 minutes to go in the ball game. 2 yards shy of the first down. They have to reach just inside the UOP 32-yard line. Full house backfield for Brown to work with. And they give the ball off to Mark Funderburk. And I think they're going to say his knee touchdown just shy of the first down yard line of 32 to 32. McKenzie and Holt, the inside linebackers, putting the stop to Funderburk. Kevin Brown, a 6'2", 200-pound sophomore, and on 4th and with a long yard to go, they'll try once again, and Brown will keep it, and on a second effort, he's going to get the first down. Mark Long at right guard and Mike Reed, the center. Let's give them a little bit of credit for hanging in there and opening it up a little bit for Brown to get the first down. I'm sure Joe Kapp would be content to win this ball game 22 to 12, and that's why he's not going to the air. Just as we say that, watch Kevin Brown go back and put it up, but no, instead he gives it to Scott Smith to the outside, 20, 15, and knocked out of bounds at the 12. So we talked about how the running backs have come to life here, particularly in the second half. In the first half, they only had 57 yards in rushing, but They have, I'm sure, much better than that here in the second half. Pickup of 13 yards gives it, puts it at the 12-yard line, 1st and 10. Cockett comes out wide to the right. Tight end Noble's on the left. Sweep is going to be. No, Houston's going to cut it up inside. Picks his way inside the 5, down to the 4-yard line. 40 seconds left to go in the ball game, and the Bears will probably be able to get off one more play. And now we have 20 seconds to go in the ball game, so this will be the last play of the ball game at the 4-yard line. Second, and they need 2 for the first down. This is Smith trying to get to the end zone and does. Good second effort by Scott Smith as he was hit at the line of scrimmage, which was before. Broke it to the outside and escaped another tackler at about the 2-yard line. And just using his size of 6 foot 200 pounds, the senior gets into the end zone to give Cal another touchdown. So they have broken this game open here in the 4th period. They lead it 28-12 with Gansey to try the point after. So they have broken it open with the running game and the arm of Gail Gilbert here. And Gansey will try to make the final 29-12, and he does not. It's off to the far side. So Tom Gansey has had his problems today, missing this point after and 2 field goals. And with 10 seconds left to go, it looks like the final score is going to be California 28, UOP 12. Well, it's been a beautiful afternoon here, and the record between these two schools will go 9-3 in favor of Cal as they're just about ready to wrap it up. Gansey, let's see if he keeps this one on the ground. Purvis and Wells back deep to receive. No, he does not. Kicks it high. Purvis waits for it nonchalantly, drops the ball because of that. And this could be the last play of the game. He keeps it in play. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. And let's see whether Paul Burner ready to go, and next week, don't forget, it's going to be the Cal Bears against the Oregon Ducks here at Memorial Stadium. Burner's set to put it up. There's the gun ending the game. It's a free-for-all, and it's going to be tipped away and go as an incomplete. So that'll end the ball game. The 12th meeting between the Cal Bears and the UOP Tigers goes into the column as a win for the California Golden Bears by a score of 28-12. It's been a great afternoon of football. I'm Ron Barr at Memorial Stadium. We'll see you next week. It's Cal Football 1984. From Memorial Stadium on the campus of the University of California, the University of California Golden Bears take on the UOP Tigers. On a beautiful afternoon for football in Strawberry Canyon at Memorial Stadium, the Cal Bears won their home opener over UOP by a score of 28-12. Head coach Joe Kapp is with me. Joe, your assessment of the ball game, it looked like the club struggled offensively a little bit, but the defense really was the key to it.
Well, it was an interesting game, a very hard-fought game, and I need to give great credit to Coach Cope and the Tigers. They came in here and they played real tough football. It was an expensive game for us. A lot of people got banged up. It was a tough, hard-fought game. So on defense, our young men, our new faces, got a lot of new experience facing a well-devised offensive formation situation, and defensively we had a little trouble getting it on track, but when we finally did, we missed some big plays early in the game, and then we were able to